What's up, geeks, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm Stamatis, and you're back in Everyday Normal Creek. Long time no see. Last video it was before a few months, I guess. But the classic way to catch up with you after like quite a lot of long periods of silence, or when news are gathering, I have to tell you, is to grab a ride and drive somewhere in a truck, in Euro Truck. So like today we're in the DAF 95 ATI, we are in Ukraine, and we're just gonna have a delivery all the way over to Debrecen. So we will be starting from Lviv, and we'll be going all the way down to Debrecen, which is located in Hungary. Part of the new 2.5 PROMODS, if I'm correct. Not really sure about the mods I'm using now, but the important thing is that we're here today for the ride and for the news and everything that I have to share up with you and catch up with everything. Let's not lose any more time, and let's fire up this little baby over here. Wonderful truck, wonderful mod, by the way. Let's jump into the cab. Let's hear it a bit more from the window. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we're ready to start this journey, and I'm gonna hurry up, not gonna lose any more time. We're just gonna set off the parking brake, which is right over there, and let's hit the road, Jack. And I'm gonna hurry this time because I expect that this journey would be a bit slower than normal, because guys, this time it's my first ride in Euro Truck, using like a serial gearbox and a steering wheel. Yes, you heard correctly, I have a steering wheel. And that's one of the major news that I wanted to deliver to you. So let me get out of this intersection safely first and foremost. And I think my hands are hitting the microphone. You might hear some vibrations. Okay, there is some traffic here. Maybe after these guys here. I could pass, right? Please stop, thank you. Okay, we're clear here on the right. Let's hope they will not crash into us. Okay, we're good. Let's remind ourselves to gear up. Yeah, so I'm using now a steering wheel with pedals, of course. It's a Thrustmaster TMX Pro, so it's a package that's coming up with some really nice pedals from Thrustmasters. I got this fairly recently. Didn't have the opportunity to make any Euro Truck Simulator or other drive sim videos. This is the first one actually, so expect to see some mirrors probably that usually I'm not doing in Euro Truck, and expect the whole journey to be very, very slow. Today it's only 335 kilometers, but I'm expecting that it will take some time till we go there. Okay, starting with 6th gear is hard. Being in a serial gearbox, it's fairly hard, I would say. I unfortunately have the steering wheel, I have the pedals. I don't have a shifter, so I cannot shift gears manually, which is essential in a track like this. I mean, I can change the gears manually, but I don't have the shifter. I have to go through the serial with the steering wheel flaps, let's say, that they're behind the wheel. These are more like racing style, let's say, flaps. So yeah, not excellent for my purpose, but they're doing their job. I'm getting the hang out of it slowly. Yes, and also I need some wow, here in Ukraine, we can see some signs, or just somebody got crashed probably over there. Yeah, and it will be quite slow journey, so hang on tight, be patient, expect to see some errors, and have faith in me, guys. Also, I'm having a new mapping, of course, for various buttons, so like I'm still getting used to them as well. I had a few hours of practice, but I'm still learning actually. It's so hard actually to drive in Eurotruck, to drive a truck with a wheel. It's much easier when you have this... Whoa, they don't let me here go. They don't let me. Okay. Come on, will you? Wow, they're very fast. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's much harder to drive on it, and also to add to this difficulty, I have like installed the mode, the traffic mode, for the first time in Eurotrucks. In Eurotruck, I'm using Eurotruck. I don't know for how many months, years maybe, but never had the traffic mode. Always had the default traffic, which I got really bored of it. So I said, okay, let's install the traffic mode and make this video after such long absence from this channel. So yeah, so this traffic mode, not only does it add up traffic, as you already notice, but it also makes the traffic more aggressive. They're coming onto you more aggressive. They don't respect so well your truck's priority. Usually when you play Eurotruck, you have this feeling that, you know, you're the king of the road, you know, everybody's respecting you so much, and everybody's paying so much attention to your like turning signals and everything. With this, it's totally different. For example, you see I tried to merge into a highway, there was traffic, nobody was stopping for me. So it's like that, you can crash very easily, especially in merging points, so I have to be extra careful. Not that it will be the first time you see me crashing somewhere in Eurotruck, but let's try to avoid, let's say it's the extra challenge. So yeah, so steering wheel, guys. So first let's say major upgrade after the beginning of the year, where I took like my first recording, streaming, let's say PC. Okay, we have to keep right here and be careful. Probably the speed limit will drop somewhere here. Oh no, it goes 70. Okay, so we're good to go. So the other news are, of course, it's not news, like a long absence from my channel one more time. Last video was probably, I had like to explain 11 videos, then had the first look into like Microsoft Flight Simulator 20 with this TBM flight, and then nothing more. It was quite strange and busy times since August. Everything is going well. Of course, the channel continues. It's just that I didn't have the time and, let's say, the energy or inspiration to do something. I was at some point, I was in between so many games and titles, and I got in a point where I was like really stagnant, didn't know with what to proceed and what to show you next. I have so many stuff that I wanted to do and not so much time. And at the same time, at the same moment, let's say in the middle of September, I had a major data loss in my computer because my previous setup, when I built this PC, my setup was like my memory, let's say my storage setup was one 500 gigabytes SSD, SATA 3 SSD, and an HDD of 2 terabytes from Seagates, which was a fairly good option. This HD, I was thinking that you know, all my storage will be happening there, all my videos and stuff, but unfortunately 7 months into his lifetime it gave up. And suddenly one day I just logged in and I couldn't find my videos, I couldn't find any data of the channel, which currently, that means I had a few videos for September to upload. I didn't manage to upload because I lost them. I lost like other critical parts of the channel, like, let's say, all the logos, all the, let's say, images I had in all the thumbnails I had in Photoshop and everything. So I had major data loss, which unfortunately I was not able to recover them. I was able to take a new Seagate's Barracuda, actually it was the model, so I took a new Seagate's Barracuda disc, but actually Seagate's, it took like from the middle of September, now we're like beginning of November, so it took about a month and a half, beginning or middle of November, let's say it's middle of November, so like it took a month and a half to check my destroyed disk, confirm that it's like guarantee eligible, and to send me the new one. In the meantime, I managed to take an extra upgrade in terms of storage in my PC, so now I have an extra SSD, which is actually an NVMe SSD, which is super fast, 1 terabyte. So in total now I have 1.5 terabytes in SSD storage, 1 terabyte of which is in NVMe, very fast. And now actually all my games, all my recordings, initially everything is happening there. It's super fast, the speeds are like huge. And I have like 500 gigabytes the SATA 3 like SSD for my operating system and some utilities, and I will keep the 2 terabytes, the new now Barracuda, the replacement that came for my failed one. I will keep it as a storage for the channel. For now, I know it's the second time. At least I'm not gonna actively use it, let's say, to record, because before I was recording there as well. It's amazing the feeling of this wheel, actually, the force feedback. Like, if you haven't experienced this before, I hadn't experienced this before, and I was telling, okay, force feedback, you know, how advanced can it be? But it really feels, with the right settings, with the settings I have right now, it feels, you feel the heaviness of the truck, you know, of the truck wheel, of the truck wheels in your hands. It's amazing. And you feel it with speed as well. So, yeah. So now I have like extra storage and extra SSD storage on my PC, and hopefully I'm slowly recovering from this like unlucky moment of like losing all my data in just it was just a normal day and just stopped working, you know, just without. There were no indications before, you know, no, you know, the disk going out and back in, no slowing down, no sounds from the disk. There was, let's say, no, I didn't moved my case somewhere, you know, it just stopped working. Yeah, very disappointed I lost all my data. I think I'm taking my lesson right now. I'm looking into cloud storage and how I can back up at least some crucial parts. For example, all the logos and all the photos I had in Photoshop and everything like that, that I just lost them, you know. Oh, look at this traffic. They're going crazy. You see, they almost went in front of me. Crazy traffic. This is my doggy being a bit angry. Don't worry. In the background, and there she is. Whoop, 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 whoop. Too fast in this turn, too fast in this turn. Okay, hard to judge with this wheel. You think you can do everything, but you cannot actually. Let's slow down here a bit. Let's slow down. I'm always forgetting about the gears here. But the traffic is pushing me behind, if you see. Zakarpattia Oblast. So yeah, so we're now traveling south from Ukraine. We were going to pass, I think, all the way to... oh, you see here, PROMODS, Sea Fuel Experience, nice. We're going to pass all the way to Hungary. Pretty beautiful scenery in PROMODS. And actually very enjoyable to drive. Like with a wheel. Very difficult it is winding Eastern Europe, Eastern Central Europe roads, you know. Very interesting to drive in these roads. And challenging. Especially with the traffic mode, like how they're sticking behind me. Like if you check right now, look how they're behind me. Whoa, okay. Crazy how they're sticking behind me. Okay, let's try to keep to the 70. Not for them to get very angry. And if I go very slow, they will start like trying to like overtake me from the left, which makes it even more crazier. So I'm trying to stay as close to the limit as possible. So yeah, at least now, to come back to what I was saying, at least now we're coming back on track. Actually, I didn't show you what we're carrying today. Oh, we have some damage in our truck. I didn't remember this to fix it. We're carrying 21 tons of empty pallets. I think my truck is having around 380 horsepower or something like that. It's fairly decent truck from the 90s. Very beautiful DAF truck, a classic one, but you know, not the most powerful one. If we meet some like uphill, it will struggle, you will see. But it's a beautiful truck. I like those classic trucks, and what I love in this truck is that it has this remember how I'm always telling you that these older trucks, I like the simplicity of their dashboard. It has this old futuristic thing. You see here, it has this dashboard on the right, which is an annunciator, you know, for example, for all the lights, the damage lights, parking brakes. For example, if I start the I will show you if I start the cruise control. So let me get out of this. Then you see in the uphill we're struggling a bit, and some Soviet blocks over there. I can see these boxes. Okay, so if I put the cruise control, look, it has the annunciator there. How cool is that? It's 90s futuristic, you know. It's amazing. I really love it. It's very simple dashboard, and this annunciator, very cool truck. And I like that it has a panel with like working gauges. Even the air pressure gauge is like working, and you can see if your air pressure is low. Okay, let's pay attention here. Yep, they're coming towards us. After this guy, let's go. Let's hit the road. Definitely, I think that I'm in need of a shifter, even though I don't know if I have my hands to a shifter, if this will make my job with the wheel like easier or harder. I'm not really sure. I'm not at the point. I don't know if the next upgrade in terms of like driving simulation after this wheel should be a truck IR to be able to look around, because now I have to use, you know, I have mapped like 2 buttons to be able to use it. Oh no, the sound. I hate the sound. So I don't know if it should be this or it should be a shifter, you know. Both of them are, I think, in equal price range, like a shifter or a truck IR. We just have another 120 kilometers, so stop like complaining. We will be there. I'm a bit slow, okay? I'm driving with my steering wheel, like it's my first hours in this wheel. Please be patient. Okay, you see the bus on the behind me. Behind me, you see this bus. The coach is trying to go on the left and overtake me. Crazy people. I think soon we'll be crossing like Hungary borders, and we just have another 100 kilometers left. So yeah, so in terms of what's coming up, like I have quite a lot of ideas. It will be like simulation focused. I was trying to have like a more like flight simulation content, since both myself, I'm a like simulation fan. Okay, here is like a roundabout, I guess.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay, let's gear it down. Okay, let's go. And we have to take second exit. So here.
Exit now.
Whoop. If you move the wheel too fast, it will turn too fast. That's very nice. And we have to be careful looking around, yes. So I really want to come up with more like simulation, flight simulation, especially with the Zibo mod in X-Plane, because I love to fly the airliners. Actually, when I made the first look in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it was I was just having the Xbox monthly subscription for €1, so the trial for €1. So I was just technically trying Flight Simulator with for €1, you know. I was impressed by the graphics, but still it is very rough around the edges. It has a lot of shortcomings, and before investing in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I would like first to see some good airplane add-ons similar to Zibo, payware, freeware. Okay, here we are in the Ukrainian border. Okay, we have to slow down now. And let's turn here to the right. Nobody's behind us. Let's be careful. Come on. Here. And let's stop here. Parking brake. Let's put down our like window. Let's give our papers. So yeah, so I'm not really sure if I should probably I should wait. I would like to focus actually a lot in something more complete, how is the Zibo mode in X-Plane. I know that there is a similar effort for a similar freeware plane happening right now for the default A320 in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but the sim itself still is in very early stages, and the community is adapting slowly to it. Plus, there was so much hype, so much content around this simulator that I don't think that my input in these early stages was really needed to make some extra content for it, you know. I mean, I even saw like Dr. Disrespect playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, so that says it all. In August it was crazy. In August it was crazy. And here we are in the Hungarian border. Let's open our window here as well. Here, okay, we're here. I love all these like pneumatic sounds in this truck. I'm actually using an extra mod for sounds. I'm gonna leave all the mods, of course, that I'm using now. I'm not remembering each one by one, but I'm gonna leave the traffic mod, the truck mod, the sounds for the truck, everything. So let's go. That's it. Let's say bye-bye to welcome to Hungary. Let's hear it a bit. Look how aggressive he comes. Look how aggressively he comes. Come on, dude. You saw my turning signal. Beautiful sounds in this truck. Very beautiful sounds. This sound mod is excellent. I will share it with you. You can have it for your DAF 95. You should definitely try this mod, by the way. Yeah, it's a very good mod. I'm a bit low on my FPS here. See, they're like averaging around 40. Not sure why though. I was testing this route before and I was doing okay. Now I don't know if it's like me trying to record or something. Now it seems they're going up, back up. Sometimes they go down, sometimes they go up. Classic PROMODS behavior, I would say. Not super optimized. So yeah, guys, so I'm lost now. I don't even know where I was. Yes, I was talking about the flight simulation. So flight simulation is coming. I really want to keep going flight simulation. Definitely X-Plane 11. Definitely at some point in the future Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. Unfortunately, there is a massive
Get ready to turn left.
A massive lag. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. This moving danger. He just overtook me where he shouldn't have done this. Come on, dude, wait a bit here. Thank you. let's gear down. There we are. And now we have to turn left. Look how I am now. Because of this accident there or something. It's over there, yes. So yeah, so in terms of future, let's say, as I told you, flight simulation. But yes, I was telling you about the hardware. The hardware, unfortunately, is in massive shortages. Oops, wrong button. I'm still getting used to the mappings, guys. I'm sorry. At least I didn't have a major accident yet. Let's... Okay, so yeah, so the hardware, for example, I needed I was looking for a joystick to be able to fly, so like an entry-level joystick, something like a Thrustmaster T6000M HOTAS or the new Airbus pack from Thrustmaster, but they're like out of stock. And not only those, in general, Thrustmaster, Cytec, Logitech, whatever you want to say, this is hardware as well. They are out of stock. Where are you going, dude? This mod makes them crazy, really. Like in a residential area, what he did, how he overtook me. 40 kilometers an hour, and he went, I don't know how. 40 kilometers an hour, the speed limit, of course. Yeah, okay, so I was telling you about the hardware. It's out of stock. Unfortunately, there are massive problems. I was communicating with Thrustmasters recently. If you follow me on Twitter, probably you saw a tweet. I got an email from them. They don't even know when they will have an availability on their products, you know. They don't even know. They are completely clueless about the availability of their products. And that makes it like extra frustrating, because, you know, I want to have something to be able to make these videos a bit better, but I cannot, you know. And the only available hardware is like very advanced level hardware that, for example, the joystick costs like 500 euros, and of course I don't want to invest this money when I'm in this stage yet, you know. I don't even ever know if I want this joystick, you know. And unfortunately there are no, let's say, there's no availability in web cameras. It's like coronavirus made everything crazy, actually. So I'm taking small steps. I just want to keep a bit more steady flow in this channel. Look, this guy on the left, what he's doing right now. He's gonna crash there. They almost crashed. Jesus Christ. Okay, like the traffic is crazy. I love this mod, actually, the traffic mod. It makes it so much more like agitating, and you have to be so much more vigilant in the road, because like now you cannot trust the traffic anymore suddenly in Euro Truck. So just try this mod. And the next thing that comes after this, and after I'm trying to, let's say, overcome all these like shortages in hardware, and that I cannot have, let's say, a web camera to have like live streams with camera, or I cannot have a wheel cam to show you now my new wheel. But I will keep going with whatever I have right now, and we will keep evolving slowly and steadily. Like I am glad that I've even gained a few subscribers, not many, but I've gained a few subscribers even through this time of silence, and that means that people are watching the content and they're appreciating what they're seeing, even though there were no new videos for quite a while. Oh. This was like a not a Renault, this was like an Iveco probably. Nice color. Yes, okay, let's speed up a bit more. Probably there is some traffic behind. No, okay, we're free, okay. So we can chill a bit, and we're close. So yeah, but stay tuned, like more videos will come. I have also a few ideas for more like strategy games, not so much simulation. I know I'm heavily focused lately on simulation. I love simulation. Like I love driving simulations, like Truck Simulator, like ETS2. I was thinking to take a ATS, also American Truck Simulator. At some point it might happen, but now I'm giving priority in other stuff as well, in games that or simulators that we haven't tried yet. Might be some indie games that we tried in the past. We can continue. Look, this guy just wants to pass. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade. No, he's braking also. Crazy stuff. So might be some indie games as well. We're gonna come back. For example, I know that Not for Broadcast has a few episodes released. Might do this also. But you should expect. And finally, I was testing my setup, and finally I can say that I'm ready to live stream, at least in terms of what, like, let's say hardware and connection wise. Oops, wrong. Okay, thank you. Let's say hello to him, because like he let us in, so we have to go in here. So connection and hardware wise, I'm ready to stream. I've tested this, but yeah, what I need is let's say time to find where is the place where I should put this. Maybe we came to the wrong yard. Oh my god, we're in the wrong yard. Okay, sorry for that. We're going out soon. So yeah, so everything is ready for the live streams. I don't have the camera, of course, but I'd say this would be minor irritation. What I'm lacking right now, but this is not, let's say, major major drawback for my live streams, is I don't have right now, let's say, all the logos and stuff that I wanted to put in. But that's actually a good opportunity for me to improve my logo and improve all this channel art, let's say, as I used to say it. Okay, we're going very close to the gate here. We have to turn left, but look all this traffic. I think this traffic is keeping my graphics, like my frames, like low, but I'm not really sure. I'm so afraid to turn now, and I have to look to the right. Also crazy stuff, crazy. Come on, look what is happening now. Look what is happening. Major aggressiveness of traffic. Nice Iveco, dude, nice Iveco. Here on the right we're good, so I will start moving. I will be aggressive now like them. Now I want to turn again here. That's the amazing part of it. Look now, look what I'm causing here. Look what I'm causing here. Let's go back to the cockpit, okay? Look what I'm causing here. At least I managed to do this, okay? So this is the right yard. Hard to, like, identify the yards. Okay, now we have to backtrack here. So let's take our space. Okay, I guess what I enjoy really with this truck, with the wheel, sorry, is like reversing with the truck. You know, it's really enjoyable. Much more immersive than before. In general, the whole experience much more immersive. Now I can feel the bumps, you know, like the wheel vibrates in the bumps on the streets, like wonderful stuff. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad positioning. But we will fix it. We will fix it. Let's go reverse. Other side, please. Strange reverse sound, but we will take it. How is there actually? Are we going correctly? I hope we're doing correctly. Oh yeah, I see it. We were going a bit off track, but now we're in the correct movement and momentum. So they're in like dock number 1. I like it. That was a fairly short route. I took faster than I expected, but I managed to talk to you about everything that I wanted. So I'm happy. So much more immersive to backtrack in this truck. Okay, a bit more we need there with this wheel, you know. And come on. Oh yeah, baby. That was it. Let's go up. Let's go a bit to the front, like there, and then a bit to the back. It has this small bug that in the serial gearbox, when I am stopped and I gear down, I lose the sound of the engine. You hear now? If I change gear, the sound comes back. I don't know what is happening there, if it's a mode problem or a Euro truck problem. I've noticed in other trucks as well, but anyway, here we are, guys. Okay, we need to backtrack a bit more. I think we're a bit far. Like, we need to go a bit more inside, like there. Okay, a bit more in front there. Okay, there we are. Okay, yeah, I have this, it has this small issue, so we're here. Let's press this and we release. We're a bit late, but I expected this to happen because it's I'm getting used to drive with the like wheel, so like that's normal for me. So yeah, guys, so I guess that was it, and we're here in beautiful Debrecen and the sun is going down. Let's stop the truck. Beautiful now, the quietness. So that was it, thank you very much. So stay tuned, as I told you, a lot of stuff are coming. Live streams will start, definitely, probably in the beginning without schedule, but eventually they will get normalized, and more videos will start coming as I'm like coming back to normality after this data loss and this like lack of time in general. So thank you very much, guys, for being here with me in another Euro Truck Simulator 2 episode. We caught up after my 2 months absence, and hopefully more videos will be coming very soon. Thank you. If you like this video, hit smash the like button and subscribe to my channel to take all the latest notifications about my activity and support me. I was Everyday Normal Greek, and you were watching, we were driving in Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I will see you guys very soon. Till then, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.